pilots, and welcome back to Flight Academy Season 5. It is the final. We are finally here for that. Ben is aiming for his third crown. Andy is looking to steal it from him and get a nice Rebel victory. Who will walk away as the Season 5 champion? We'll have to find out. But joining me to talk about this, we have...
James. I've still not actually played any of these, but they're always fun to watch and commentate on, and I'm sure this final will be no different.
Hopefully it's going to be a good one. These two pilots have been absolutely brilliant the whole way through. And yeah, one day we might just have to do an online version and get you in on it, because I reckon you'll have such good fun on this. It's a good format. But we've obviously seen a lot of games.
We have. So before, I guess, this all really kicks off into the fighting, because I'm sure that will happen very quickly with these guys, in the comments, what's been your favourite list in this? Like, what surprised you? Are there any things that have been, like, maybe you thought would be good that was like, oh, it's a bit underwhelming in the end? I did not think Q90 would be in the final.
Yeah.
Luke being in the final excites me because it's Luke Skywalker. He's my favorite character.
I mean,
I'm gonna try and not be biased.
I mean, Ben is a really good pilot, and he tends to do well with whatever he puts on the table. So to see him make it to the top four definitely didn't surprise me. Getting to the finals, I think, you know what? It's Ben. That kind of makes sense to me. I have loved watching Andy's games because he just brings something to the table. He's a very solid player, but he's always looking to have fun when he's playing. Not that Ben isn't, but he's always looking to have fun as well and write these like interesting and fun lists. And I will admit that my favourite game that I had whilst I was still a part of this was actually against Andy. Just that little dance that Whisper and Luke had. I know obviously it went in my favour, but it was just generally a really good fun game.
Yes.
But I mean,
great choices of upgrades from both players, but the K2 to support Luke just that little bit more, effectively giving him another force point.
Yeah, kind of making him 3 force.
That is a quick move for the U-wing, though.
That is super aggressive, unexpectedly aggressive there.
I think that's that might be too unexpected for Ben. We'll see. And then a slow move from Luke. I like this. Is this purposely setting up for a bump to get a good proton torpedo off?
Yeah, I think it's to stop one proton to benefit another proton. And there's the time
lock.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we've already got the extra token. On a blue to clear the stress. You got 2 force points. This could really hurt Dirge.
Yeah.
Even more so if it's a bump, because there's no repositioning. Oh, that might just fit.
Oh, it fits.
It does. But there's a rock to the side, so you can't barrel roll. You might be able to boost past, but then you're not shooting anything.
I don't know if you can boost. I don't know if a bendy boost gets past.
He's not trying. He's just going, you know what? I'm going to take these proton torpedoes at some point. It may as well be now.
Yeah, and you know what? I think sticking there, I think this really benefits Andy overall, because he's now got a range 1 shot from Magva into Dirge and a proton torpedo into Dirge as well.
Yeah,
so
I like the target choice from Andy, because Dirge can go down. Q9, as we've seen across the games, especially with that force point from Maul, is so tanky.
Yeah.
Just really struggles to get those last little bits of damage on. But if you can leave him on his own and then focus fire without the worry of Dirge behind you, you can probably do it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, focusing in, target locking Magva, triggering false transponders to get rid of the focus.
I like it.
Does trigger Ursa Wren though.
Oh right, yeah, okay. So how's
So Ursa Wren, when your ship gets target locked, you can then gain a target lock on another ship.
Yeah. I guess maybe a waste of the false transponder codes then.
Possibly, I would have false transport. I would have target locked Luke because that's 2 hits and 2 crits.
Oh,
Oh, that shields down, and the
not Spain focus.
Dirge has this really crazy ability
Yes.
that could. So I'm going to bring up Dirge's ability because I have to read it every single time
Yeah,
because it's a
while
weird
you
one.
defend, if there are more hits or crits than your active shield, you can change one hit to a crit, cancel a hit. It's a
So
lot of
he
wording,
could,
but basically, if you roll badly, you can maybe cancel a result.
yeah. So it could work out good, but it could also work out bad. So I mean, he's looking at.
If it means he can keep hold of his focus and use that on offense, I think that is
Yeah.
worth it.
I mean, he's going to take a crit regardless. So it could be worth it. He's still got his focus. So he's going to take that crit. If it's not a direct hit, then it's absolutely fine.
Yeah, and whilst you still got shields, changing another one to a crit doesn't really make a
Yeah.
difference.
And it was a disabled power regulator, so another Ion 1 for Bentley had last game as well with Q9. But
A good shot
good
from
shot.
Luke. A good
Yeah.
opening from Andy. The bump didn't quite work out, but I think the results are basically the same.
To be honest, again, because he hasn't bumped, he's now
Yeah.
got a target lock and a
I think
range
the only
one.
difference is that Dirge is not stressed.
Yeah.
A good attack back.
So that's Q9 into Magma, so that's 2. I think Dirge is going to have to just go range 1 into Magma.
I mean, similar to
That's
Andy focusing on Dirge, take out Magma because Luke with his force and R2 can sneak away throughout the time limit. But Magma, when damage is on her, it's on her.
hit crit into Magma.
Okay.
Got
Crit sneaks through.
hopefully not a weapons failure for Andy there, because that would be just disappointing.
Or a console fire.
Or a console fire.
And it is. Oh, panicked pilot.
Oh, you know what?
I don't know, because the U Wing's stop maneuver is so useful. And I feel like, particularly this coming turn, would have been great to be able to do it. So that could be a nasty crit.
Oh, but he's got the target lock, so that's 1.
Ursa Wren coming in handy to regain that lock.
Yeah, 2. Another one going
Back to the
through.
damage. Okay.
So half points both sides there. That was a brutal first turn for both of them. Dirge is obviously ioned. So
Yes, but Magva is going to move out the way first.
I mean, do you do a 2 to go over the top and clear a stress and not take?
I wonder if you maybe just do
bump.
you purposely bump into Dirge to make Dirge bump, and then maybe fire off the second proton torpedo just to make
Possibly.
sure Dirge goes down.
So yeah, it looks like it was a 1 forward, just a slight nudge forward and bump.
Yep. There's the bank from Luke to get that shot. There's a U-wing in the way potentially. No, that's fine.
Oh, he fits.
I didn't see how Andy set these ships up, but if he put like a template between them and knows that works, that's impressive. But I doubt it because there was a bump involved, and that really throws off the maths of those things.
Yeah, and especially with medium bases, medium to small bases just throw it off. So that one boost would have fit.
Medium bases are weird. I'm kind of glad I mostly fly resistance now because they don't have any medium bases because I'm just not used to them.
Yeah, I mean, it does mean that they haven't featured in this season of Flight Academy, which is a bit of a shame because resistance are good. I like the resistance. I don't fly them very often, but they are solid ships. Annoyingly, with your T-70s and my track record against them.
I do like my T-70s, but none of them are here. We do have an X-Wing, though, and it is Luke.
Yep. It is Luke. And I love that we've got Dirge in the Rogue as well. I think the Rogue is a really cool ship.
Also, interestingly, because actually no, maybe that still wouldn't have fit. I was going to say because Dirge managed to do the bank, the boost would have fit last turn, but Magva did move slightly forward, so I can't actually tell.
I'm trying to move my head to see round the
Yeah,
ship,
I'm doing
realizing
the
that it's
same
a
thing, and then I'm
flat.
realizing no, don't be an
Doesn't
idiot.
work.
It's an image. It's 2D.
Yeah. I do think it may have fit. I think it was far enough over that it may have fit last turn, but was always going to be hard to tell. And that's the stop from
Okay. Stop. Oh,
Race
stop and
Chris.
cybernetics though.
Oh, and so yeah, cybernetics. Cybernetics is just good. Just a really. It's definitely like top two of the illicits you can have.
And to be honest, Q9 with the Razor Crest title has the other one.
Yeah, false transponder codes. They are just. I mean, the false transponder codes have gone up, and I think rightly. Ow, that's Andy.
That wasn't even a proton.
That was just a range one. Dirge does.
Evades
Dirge gonna
two
do.
ability. Okay.
He's gonna do
Risking a
his
crit.
ability. And a wounded pilot. Okay, okay.
You know what? So far, Dirge's ability, I think, has mostly paid off.
Yeah.
The
I mean, he was going
ion
to take that to the
maneuver.
table or whatever. It would
Although
have
actually,
taken
having
that
said
crit
that,
anyway. It would have been disabled power regulator. So
oh, that's true. Yeah, he was
I think,
guaranteed to take that one anyway. Yeah. So Dirge's ability
yeah,
has been really good so far.
yeah. So 2 hits. Does he spend the force? Yeah, okay. That's 2 more hits into Magva. Magva is hurting.
She is,
So
but she can now shoot back.
she does get the shot. It's obviously going to go into Q9, which is a shame can't go into Dirge, but you know what? Q9 is still
Oh, only
viable
the
target.
one. Oh, it has
And
the
got to calculate.
Q9.
Nice.
Still with no damage.
Yeah.
Then
That Razor
again,
Crest.
neither does Luke. It's very, very even. We got 2 healthy ships and 2 ships on 2 health. Both players on 2 points. It's yeah.
It's a nice fight. It's a nice point to be in just over the halfway point in the final where it could still go either way.
This could really swing. I think once someone goes down to 1v2, it's going to swing a bit more. But with how the ships are looking, it might go straight down to a 1v1.
Yeah, I mean Magva looks like she's in a fairly good position.
The panic pilot, I think,
yeah.
would really hurt Magva in terms of
Yeah.
maneuverability, though.
I mean, it would have been nice if she could have had a modification for the last round,
Or
even
even
if she'd have just
do it
rotated.
top.
Yeah. Oh, where's Dirge going? Is this Dirge first? Dirge is saying, I'm okay with going over that. He's just wanted to get out of there. Get out and reposition. Does get ionized though.
Oh well, that's not new for him, is it?
No, and it does get strained as well. But you know what? It gives him again.
It's
It gives him
like a cloud,
yeah.
and it's almost certainly somewhere Andy did not expect him to be. So if Andy is somehow also got a shot on Dirge this turn, that's very impressive.
Ben put a K turn down.
Oh.
Without contraband cybernetics and whilst stressed.
Oh, of course. Right. Yeah. I was going to say, did that not fit? But yeah, if he's already stressed and he's already used contrabands, it's just a forward.
2 white forward. It was supposed to be a 5k.
A surprising mistake for a finalist, I'll be honest. I mean, we've all made that mistake, I'm sure.
We've all done it. We've all done that mistake.
I also don't know how many games have been played prior to this final in the evening that you recorded these.
So he's gone straight in off of the semi, and I think it was the forgetting that contraband had already been triggered in the previous round, because
Fair enough.
again, contraband isn't, that's not normally where he triggers contraband. Just the one.
Just
Spend
just
the fourth.
a little tap from Luke, but
Yeah.
nothing.
Okay, so it's now a little bit tricky for Ben because he's now out of position with Q9 as well. He was hoping to have turned him around.
Yeah, and he's still stressed, so he can't turn around again.
He's gonna have to do a blue to clear it. But you know what? That Razor Crest is tanky, and Dirge is.
It is, and it's still
Dirge-
healthy.
Yeah, still very healthy.
Stopping turning around. Fair enough.
Can't do K2 because
I mean, you could
didn't want to stress
K2,
himself.
but you don't want to double stress. It's not worth one calculate.
Well, if you were stressed, you wouldn't then be able to do the stop. You'd have to do the 2 white forward. And he could have done it on Luke, but
Yeah,
Luke doesn't want to be stressed. Wounded Pilot does. So stress is now gone on
Ben's
Q9.
pretty out of position here, unfortunately.
I anticipate a 2 Talon next turn, maybe.
Next turn he's
maybe
definitely back in the fight, but for now, Andy's just got 3 shots.
And he could instinctive aim that final proton.
With Dirge only on 2 health, maybe that is what you do to try and really get some damage onto Q9 now.
Saying that, I forgot that Luke hadn't actually gone yet.
Yeah, but you're still firing through that cloud. It's not ideal. Plus, I think you've got like a range 1 at Q9 from there.
Yeah, so what, maybe take the range 1 now and save the protons for it? No, he's doing it. Aggression.
All right. I would wait, but sure.
We'll see. Got the lot.
Oh.
Okay. So spending the force, he's.
Oh, the cloud doesn't really help there.
No, so he gets.
Well, he doesn't actually die, I suppose.
Takes
a crit. Can't use the ability to change it to a crit.
It was direct hit.
Direct hit.
Oh.
I mean, I don't care what part of the galaxy you're from. That's gotta hurt.
Absolutely. And spinning is just not a trick that's going to work.
Oh, definitely not. Although, right, the evade token. He's like, he changed that so quickly. He's like, yeah, spend the evade.
Yeah. Oh, knowing Ben, he's going to be very disappointed with himself on what's happened
for the stress mistake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
again, it's an easy thing to do, and we know that everyone has made multiple mistakes when they're playing, so no judgment.
I mean, I've done a Talon roll through 2 rocks and landed on the second. That was stupid. Yeah, we've all done stuff like that.
Was that after they'd updated the?
Oh, this was version 1.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't. Imagine doing that now. You'd definitely be taking your ship out. There we go. There's the Talon.
Thing is, you're now in front of Luke, but
better for a longer range shot, but I don't know if it would have been quite close to the edge. But
whilst you're right in front of Luke, who's about to throw 4 dice at you, you're still trying to pick off Magva.
Yeah, you definitely go for Magva. So Magva has no defensive tokens right now.
True, there is that.
Nice jam onto Q9 as well. It's almost like, oh, you've got false transponders, so you can do 1 jam. I can just do it whenever I want. Oh, Luke. Definitely spending the force there.
I mean, that's
damage.
That's a lot of damage. Oh, he's got the force. Actually, he's got maul.
But does he want to save that on an attack? You're going to take that crit anyway.
I think you save the force to really try and make sure Magva goes down.
Yeah.
Because you can't really allow 2v1 to go on for too long.
Decision. Yeah.
He does
Okay.
spend it.
He's
Okay.
spending the force, so
I mean, maybe he
it's
won't
not.
need it for his attack. We'll see if the gamble pays off.
The crit was structural damage.
Oh no!
On a Razor Crest, that's actually terrible because
Yeah,
it takes
because you
the
don't
one
get the
evade.
one evade. You can't force with Maul.
Oh, and
Oh, the force from Maul could have been a hit.
it could have been the one that kills
Well, okay,
Magma.
it could still be a direct hit though. It is not.
It's not. It's a
My
weapons
goodness.
failure.
Okay, I mean that's still good.
So one less evade, but one less red.
Yeah, just both of you just put a dice to a side. I
Oh, focus out for
I
both.
appreciate that the Ben rolled nothing.
Yeah, it would have felt bad if he'd have rolled the evade when he didn't need to roll it.
No, as in like he literally just pretended to roll dice.
Yeah, it's getting close now. Less than 4 minutes. The points are currently in Andy's favour, but Magva is one away from death. But I think has just put herself in a nice safe spot there.
Yeah, with
Jamming
Q9
again.
stressed, I think Magda has avoided taking a shot. Luke is not stressed, is free to do this K turn and keep guns at least pointing at Q9. Whether or not we'll keep range, we'll find out. But yeah, that one turn where Ben was just out of position, Andy was able to capitalize on that massively.
Yeah, it looks like he was not expecting that big bank from the U-Wing. This is where the Razor Crest does struggle with its dial, only having straight blues.
Yes.
Like, maybe it would have been better to have L337 on there to unlock those banks when you've taken damage. That's half points. Oh,
Well, the Razor Crest is going to do something to turn around. I would
yeah.
imagine.
Stop
It's got
180
a
from
roll.
Andy. He's got the talon roll, yeah, so I imagine no, just getting Magva out of dodge there.
1 health, keep her healthy. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a final, play to win.
Yeah, you play to win, and no one's going to contest or argue that at all. Luke is your big gun right now. He's still
Really
got 6 health.
highlighting just the power of both the Force and proton torpedoes.
Yeah.
I will say,
think
Andy came at this game with a clear plan for the opening, send Magva right in the way, and have Luke fire proton torpedo, and Ben kind of just slow rolled in. And I think Andy had the better tactic potentially.
Yeah, and he definitely had the better of the opening exchange. Dirge getting that disabled power regulator so early, being ionized just put him out of position. Again, the hit crit.
It's the crit.
Another direct.
Oh no.
One left.
I don't know. Are we is this the final shot? Or are we doing another round?
Hit crit into Magva.
Spin the focus.
Then that
No
focus,
damage.
Ben saying 10 seconds left.
That's fair enough. But
You know what?
even though he lost, Ben made it to the final with an incredible run through the round robin portion. A great semi-final as well from him, from both players.
Yes.
But Andy comes out on top with the only Luke Skywalker in the tournament.
Yeah. I mean, Ben had a great run the whole way through.
Wait, how many points did he end up with? It was a lot.
23 points, if I remember rightly.
That's just mad.
Yeah, 23 points.
Well done to Andy to putting a stop to Ben.
Yeah. Massive congratulations to Andy. He is our Season 5 champion. He's put a pin in Ben's celebration of getting his 3rd trophy, but Ben will be back, and he'll be back looking for that 3rd one, so don't worry about that. Well played, Ben, though, making it to the final. Slight bit of unfortunateness there, but you didn't stop him. He still went for it the entire way. He didn't let that get in his way, and it was... He almost had Magma down. I think if he'd have got Magma down earlier, it would have changed it, but you know what? Another fantastic season of Flight Academy, some great games in there, so well done to our Season 5 champion, Andy. It's great to see a U-Wing doing so well for a start,
Yeah.
I have to say. So
It definitely makes me want to put Magva as a pilot on the board.
Me too. But yeah, that was a fantastic game, fantastic season. James, thank you very much for joining us for that final. I hope you enjoyed that.
Oh,
especially Rebel
absolutely.
Victory.
I always enjoy these Flight Academy games. They're great.
And like I said, one day maybe we can get you
Yeah, we'll
either
figure out
down or
something.
we'll do it over TTS. But guys, that is Flight Academy Season 5 for you. Thank you very much to everyone who's watched. Thank you to everyone that has commented on the videos. We do thoroughly appreciate it. We will have Season 6. It might be a little bit of time before we do that. We have still plenty more other games coming up, so don't forget to check out what we have coming for you. We've got an Aces High, we've got an Epic Match, we've got Mario Kart, we've got regular games, we've got all sorts coming, so don't worry, this isn't the end of us for now, just for Flight Academy for the season. But thank you all so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time.